kick my thoughts alone, get remanded, born alone, die alone. No clue to keep my crown or throne. I'm deep below the raps. I kick my thoughts alone, get remanded, born alone, die alone. No clue to keep my crown or throne. I'm deep below the raps. I kick my thoughts alone, get remanded, born alone, die alone. No clue to keep my crown or throne. I'm deep below the raps. I kick my thoughts alone, get remanded, born alone, die alone. No clue to keep my crown or throne. I'm deep below the raps. I kick my thoughts alone, get remanded, born alone, die alone. No clue to keep my crown or throne. I'm deep below the raps. I kick my thoughts alone, get remanded, born alone, die alone. No clue to keep my crown or throne. I'm deep below the raps. I kick my thoughts alone, get remanded, born alone, die alone. No clue to keep my crown or throne. I'm deep a sound alone.
Hey, what's up? Oh shit, the camera's kind of dark. Happy Sunday! I think this is a record for me, streaming 3 days in a row. What's going on, Tony? Have I ever played Shining Soul? I have. I just wasn't that into it. I didn't get very far in it. One moment, please. I forgot to write something on my board. Yo, Magnus, what model Sega Saturn do you own? A Model 2. It's sitting right over there. Also, good to see you, Mega Man Marchik. Hey, Brian. What's up? Alrighty, let's get this thing started. Hey, Silver Noble. I'm good. What's going on, buddy? The one and only issue with Model 2 Saturns that I know of is that they have troubles booting up the Sega Aegis release of Outrun. Okay. Yeah, because I know the common consensus is that Model 2 is the better one. I just happen to luck out on having that in my local shop. I don't have my usual team. Because we could, if I had my usual team, we could wipe all three of them out in one turn. But I don't think I can do that here. Unless I put someone in Tea's range. and have her doing a half tile glitch upwards. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna do that. Let's see. She's got 7 moves, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's not gonna work out. Unless I do it from here. Have somebody sit here. I want to actually test this out before I try a boost. So I think I can do that. Yeah, okay. I mean, I might as well do a 20. I mean, I'll kill them both, but... I also don't want to do it from here. Can I just not do it here? Guess I can't do a half tile here. So I would have at least gotten the failed version of it by now. I got the wrong version of it there. Okay, I guess he can't do it from here. I just don't want to block the way for me. Well, both of them are gonna die anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, that's the flaw in the plan. Oh man, popping it out of the case, it sounds just like it took me back in time. Yeah, that's the feelings I like to emulate with these streams and just my content in general. There's really no bad choice of a Saturn model, unlike the Genesis where there are vast differences. Okay, I mean that makes sense. Because I mean I'm more knowledgeable of the Genesis than I am of the Saturn because I didn't grow up with the Saturn. So I was basically just going off of the research that I did a long time ago. Apollo is just a Super Saiyan, right? I mean, we can all see it, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what they were going for, because if you think about it, it's kind of like Vegeta's dirty fireworks. It seems like that might be what they were going for. Why is this music so intense? Because it's the final battle, my guy. Well, part 1 of the final battle. Forgot Bowie has a lightsaber now. Yeah. The good old Chaos Breaker, or as this game calls it, the Force Sword. I guess I'll boost whenever I get closer to this side. Also should set everyone up for their boost. Oh shit, Tyrin needs to heal. This is probably obvious, but who's that girl on the thumbnail? Well, if you haven't seen the ending of the game, I probably shouldn't spoil you. You should wait until the end credits, and you'll have your question answered there. Okay, so I think I'm gonna... Yeah, the only magic user well, it's technically not a magic user, but I don't think Kiwi's gonna get one shot by this thing, so... And I don't want my Valkyries to crack. Actually, I don't want a damn thing to crack. Because, if I fight the, final battle, well, the bonus battle, I won't be able to egress or battle save or anything. And then Higgins can boost Kiwi. Xeon or Dark Dragon, who is the better final battle? I'd say Xeon just because of the intensity. And the fight is also way harder. I like Xeon more as a villain because he had a much bigger presence in the story than Dark Dragon did. This thing got 6 move. I think these skulls have a 30%, yeah, so his movement should get impeded a bit. So he should be fine here. Oh, shit. Dark Dragon feels more like a MacGuffin. The real villain is Dark Soul for sure. Yeah, because Dark Soul was like the driving force behind the conflict. And Dark Dragon was specifically like some sort of man-made weapon. And if you play Final Conflict, you would definitely see how Dark Soul is like a true villain. Yeah. Okay, we just won't do the Valkyrie boosting right now. I just don't want him to do that stupid muddle again. They should be fine. Okay, no, she... Oh, Lord, he's got 7 move. Oh, my God. Yeah, just keep her here. How the hell is he not moving? No, Luke. I don't need you dying right now. That works. I'm not messing up this hat tile glitch so much today. If I can get right beside Higgins, I can finish that dragon off. Oh, come on. I will say, I wish the speedrunners did kind of elaborate on exactly how the half-tile glitch worked, because it feels like it's just kind of fiddling with it until it eventually works. I don't like that. Fuck it. Given how popular Fire Emblem is, I'm genuinely surprised Sega hasn't put any resources into a Shining Force revival. Well, it's more of a matter of I don't think they have faith in the IP. I mean, they announced that big thing about how they're bringing back so many of their series, and yet Shining Force was nowhere to be found on that list. The fact that y'all have more faith in Echo the Dolphin over Shining Force is crazy. Alright, we'll make our way to the left now. Having one healer for this really is brutal. It seems like Tyrin's the only one, and Bowie. The one's bleeding out. This thing has 7 move. No, 6, okay. Oh, he's trying to come in. Okay. Wasn't there a cancel Shining Force iOS game? Yeah. It was canceled for some reason or another. I can't remember exactly why. Okay, Kiwi should be fine here. Ooh. Of course you'd go that way, or I can't get you. Alright, Luke. Do your thing. Just sit there, look pretty, and lure in the enemies. I did not give him any items, really? Shit. Ah, of course she can't do anything. Oh boy. Oh, y'all are moving too fast. What? Oh my god! The good part is we can egress after this fight, so we won't have to redo it again. So that's the good part. And Screech, why are you level 13? Oh my god, you're so bad. I just don't want to... I want to wait for this double griffin to go back. Might be a good idea to heal someone. Bye, Screech. Oh, he low rolled. Okay. We still have 2 of our meat shields. Now, this Devil Griffin hits really fucking hard. So I definitely need to put, like, Bowie right here or something. But then he'll be in range for this freaking muddle. Wait, he might be okay. If I put him here, yeah, okay. Kermit should be fine too. Yeah. Alright. Messed up the code. Interesting. That rarely ever happens. Elric carry. Yeah, well, that's the reason why I'm keeping him as far away as possible, because I'm actually going to use him to bait out Gallum. And then from there, we'll just wail on Gallum as best as we can, because he's got so much HP. What's the coat do? It unlocks like a special turbo, where everything is faster. And you can also do stuff like control enemies, and there's something else you can do with it. But I only just use it for super turbo. You get options, you can turn all the other stuff off. I just turn on special turbo and leave everything else off. Wait, did the ring crack? Oh, okay, good. No. She shouldn't be in range of this griffin. Okay, she would be. Just keep her here. Just stay where you are. Hopefully he'll shoot fire. Yay! Still a lot of damage, but it's better than getting hit with it head on, because this thing has a shit ton of HP. A shit ton of attack. That was a terrible idea, Kiwi. That thing is resistant to fire. This might bait him out now to do his muddle. I want to make sure everybody's out of the way. if Higgins gets muddled, I honestly don't care. Oh, you know what? Kiwi might be in range to get muddled too. No, he's fine. Good. Come on down here. What are you doing, man? Do I have to put, like, 3 people in here just to make it more enticing for you? Okay, if he doesn't move next turn, we'll just snipe him. Wait, if I can catch him from this side, that'd actually be better. No, instead of doing that crazy shit, let's just try to get him on this side. Oh, never mind. Okay, well, Higgins, that's good. That's actually good, because these two can't harm a fly. Now, I don't want to have anybody come too close, because anybody who stands about in this general vicinity, King Gollum's going to come down and blast them, so gonna try to get my archers to do it. Yeah, I guess May can finish him off. Oh, that's funny. Are they all gonna aim for Screech? They are! Okay. Yeah, see you later, Silver Noble. Yeah, sorry, I haven't been looking at the chat, y'all. This fight is just intense. Let's see. All right, King. Let's see what you got. Just want to make sure. Okay, they're in the perfect position to get boosted, so we just chill out for a bit. Oh, why did I move Kiwi? Well, not like he's going to be needed. I actually need to keep him away. Because one Demon Breath will just wipe him out. So that's actually a good thing I did that. Oh, that's awesome. Hold on. I can bait him out now. He'll blast for someone, so I need to make sure it's somebody with enough HP. I don't want to put them there, just in case Gal might... yeah, put someone here. Elric, yeah, you're the man. Why are they still popping fireworks, man? It is the 5th. People have any excuse to pop fireworks, man. This shit is so annoying. Oh, he didn't take the bait. Alright, well, let's... Yeah, there's no getting around this, because if I try to bait him from this side, Gollum's just going to follow him anyway, so we'll just have to deal with this shaman. And even if he heals Gollum, it'll only be for like 37 HP, so... yeah, we won't be able to wipe him out in one turn anyway. Not with this garbage-ass team, anyway. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and get in position. Gollum's gonna be 2, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, what are they doing? Alright, Elric. I'll put you and Screech up front, just to get them down here. I shouldn't have did that. Because they're just gonna go up front to get them. Oh, no Kiwi. You stay right where you are. Oh, he decided to be an idiot. Okay, great. Alright, just unload all y'all got on this bastard. Why didn't Higgins get a turn? The fuck? Of course he would have magic resistance to everything. Oh, Hanson told King Gallum to take a seat. I knew something was crazy about that old creepy old man. Why don't you have a seat, King Gallum? Love the content, bro. I appreciate it, man. Well, that would be a great idea, Sir Astral, if only we weren't missing 3 people. Now we need to get out of here. I like the idea that no one could lift the princess. In that moment, I have no idea why I didn't just think of that. But like, you'll see later on. But I won't spoil anything. Let me go restock on some items real quick. Because in this battle, I'm going to try not to use too many. Because when a special battle comes around, I won't be able to buy anything. Oh, wrong way. Okay, we're good. Wait a minute, Screech. I always keep missing him. I'll save at Zeon. Alright, so there's a Hydra right here. I can have Tyrin and Taya, like, stealthily kill this Griffin. She should have learned Neptune level 2 by now. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, what the hell? Wait, what? Why didn't she move in time? That's some bullshit. I know she's faster than that griffin. Yeah, what the fuck? Well, now that I know he comes over, I could snipe him. It's actually a good thing he came over as early as he did. I think I just got RNG screwed there. There was no way in hell she should have gotten outsped by that. The RNG must have rolled really, really high in favor for that griffin. Because I think her and Tyrin have the exact same speed. And Tyrin moved much earlier in that turn. Yeah, 65, 60... She's faster than him! What? That should not have even happened at all. I think this was the spot that triggered him. Yeah. And now you want to move. Knew something was crazy about that. He's gonna punch your ass just for that. I'll let the birdmen handle that. The fact that all of y'all needed to gang up on one Pyro Hydra. That is sad. I actually need to save as much as her MP as possible for Xeon. Ooh, Luke's dead. Unless he decides to bolt. Or he just decides not to move at all. And that works for me too. Okay. We'll get rid of this Xeon guard first. Forgot to make sure no one stands on this tile here. Which should be fine. We'll be fighting the Hydra and this thing down here somewhere anyway. It's important to take these Xeon guards out because this one especially. Because whoever's going to be fighting Xeon right here, they're just going to get hit by Xeon plus this laser. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use Elric to be the bolt bait. That way I won't have to heal him for the rest of this fight. So I don't want anyone dying yet. The only acceptable deaths will be against these guys. Stage has such cool music. Yeah, it's one of my favorite tracks in the game. Like, it really encapsulates that feeling of finality so well. Hey, are you gonna come back down or what? I might use Luke for that instead. He's got more HP. Come on, I'm trying to go down. Ah, fine. Stay right here. Yeah, put him here. Hate that I couldn't get Higgins out of the way in time, but it's okay. Okay. Hanson! Have a seat, Archdemon. You just made that way easier for us. Alright, we can take out this Hydra pretty easy. Or he can just run away like a little bitch. Why has Taya been getting turn screwed lately? Come on, Hydra. Wait, I'm not in range of the other Xeon guard, am I? Okay. But he will be in range of this Demon Master. Oh. Just let him chill. Is this even gonna do damage? It's something, I guess. Final stretch, nice run. Thanks, man. I mean, it's too early to celebrate because we still have Xeon, and I still predict this will be the hardest moment in the entire run, because I have to do so many tricks to get two people on the side of him, because this is normally terrain infantry units can't stand on. So I'm gonna have to try to do some. I'll have to try some movement glitch shenanigans to get up here. So I want to put Sarah here, Bowie here. Kiwi's just gonna straight up die. But I'm expecting that. Everyone else can attack from range. I'll think of something. I want to save her MP. That mystery staff really is putting in work. Because Tyrin got all his MP back. Alright, we can now attack this thing. You know what? I'll let my birdmen do it. And then take Elric with me. Well, I only have 3 meat shields, so... Okay. No, I can get rid of that Hydra, too. Yeah, I'll let May do that. Nope. Yeah, Higgins can come with me. Wait, I want to make sure May just won't get blasted to oblivion the moment I kill this thing. Oh yeah, she'd be in range. Okay, what I'll do is I'll leave it near death. Or maybe I can do it later. While it's distracted. I don't know. We'll think of something. Holy shit! Why did you come that quick? I normally don't get aggroed until like right here. Oh my goodness. They're just doing some weird shit today. She should one-shot it. Oh, crit. Just ensured he died. Well, at least one of them are gone. I don't have to worry about that. Maybe I should send May back up. You know, that would be a good idea, actually. Keep these three over here. And then once we get them out of the way, and they can get rid of this Hydra from a distance. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Oh, they have about... Oh, I did not fix that white ring. What the fuck? I can't use that in the special battle. What? I wonder if this is gonna work. I am willing to manipulate this, actually. Do about 3 more times. He isn't range to attack him though, but... Hey, Ghost. One more time. Ha! It cracked, but it's okay. We won't be able to use it on any of the bosses in the boss rush anyway. Oh no, did I put Higgins in range? Shit, I did. I don't think that he's gonna come down, but you never know with this AI. Oh, the sword cracked. I can't use it anyway. Alright, what's he gonna do? Okay, he did stay there. Alright. Hello, Magnus. Hello, welcome in. He's still not moving. This game looks like Super Robot War with a sprinkle of Golden Sun. That's because this is from the creators of Golden Sun. This game predates Golden Sun. Because Golden Sun really... Well, Camelot has a very distinctive font. And their art style is also written all over it. So this is where they got it from. Funny you mentioned Mario Tennis because Camelot worked on Mario Tennis games after they left Sega. What's this Demon Master gonna do? Nothing, I suppose. How much speed does he have? 65. Okay. keep Kiwi out of range, just in case that shaman wants to come over. Don't think he's in range of Xeon. Yeah, okay, he can get a head start on his shaman. He'll just heal himself, I think. Oh, he just did nothing. Okay. Let's see. Is this more complex than most strategy RPGs? No, not really. This is actually one of the more simpler ones. Like, this would be a good game to get into the genre. Alright, so we have everyone alive, thankfully. Gonna need all of y'all to take on this bastard with 500 HP. Okay. Sarah's still healthy on MP. What I'll do is once I assemble everyone, then I'll do a battle save, and I won't do any battle saving in between the fight. Just to make sure Xeon does nothing stupid. So I don't want to soft lock myself and I have to restart. So we'll just wait for me. Oh, let me get Sarah in position. So I want her to put her right here. All right. Okay, so this ain't Disgaea or Tactus Ogre and ties up our RPG stuff. I mean, not exactly. So the only ones who really need a boost is Sarah, Bowie, and Kiwi. So get them in range. Okay, yeah, he's good. Know what I'll do? I'll battle save now. Because I want Luke to be the anchor point for her to do the movement glitch. Hopefully Xeon doesn't move again. Okay, maybe I should wait before I boost, actually. Yeah, okay. Ah, shit. She's too far. Reset. I should have put her right here instead. I could have sworn she's got 7 moves, so how... Okay, I must have just miscounted. Oh my god. I really fucked that up again. Should have left Bowie where he was. What? Oh my god, really? Just gonna have to wait until a turn where he gets outsped. I should have power ringed. This is tough to plan for. Oh my god. Okay, we got the Valkyries. Whatever, we'll just see how this plays out. On. I know we can do it. Why isn't this working? Okay, I'm just guessing this isn't gonna work. How the fuck are we gonna do this? They might just have to take turns, I guess. Oh, now why does that work? That's stupid. Let's just do this. Wait, why did I do that? Wow. What? Okay, we got him. Is Kiwi gonna end the run? If he doesn't belch fire. This would be so hilarious if he actually gets to Killing Blow. Kiwi killed Xeon. It is impressive that the only person who died was the Birdman. Elric survived. That is crazy. Wish Bowie had a special kill shot on Xeon like Max did. Yeah, I was really disappointed with that, even as a kid. I was really expecting Bowie to have a final shot, like a special animation for that like Max did. I don't know why all the other Shining Force games didn't do that. It was like the only game that did a special animation for the final hit. movie. That's still so crazy to this day. Seeing Peter unpromoted is weird. I know, man. It is just so weird to look at. Like, it's... in my brain, he is supposed to be promoted here. Like, it just doesn't register still. Matula's theme is my favorite song in this entire game. I really love her theme. Also, pay very attention to the color of her eyes. That is going to be very important for what I'm going to say once we get to the end. Her eyes is very, very yellow-orangish. Like, yellow-orange-ish. Because I want to debunk something that a lot of people keep saying about the ending. Yeah, I want to carry her now, and y'all couldn't carry her earlier. And now we're back in our childhood home. The very first time we control Bowie in his bed. It's literally nothing to do in the town. I'm not sure how they managed to rebuild Grand Seal in 2 years, this entire freaking building, like the whole castle, everything, in just 2 years. That's crazy. I'm assuming this might be still on the Parmesia continent, and they just rebuilt it the same way as the old castle, and they were just lazy with the sprite work. Oh, right, I have to go to the school first. It's also weird seeing Kazin and Yaha just not promoted here either. Chester, I don't really use him anymore, so I'm used to seeing him unpromoted here. Slade, too. He just looks so out of place not being a ninja right now. I like how they're voting on her true love by committee. Yeah, it's so fucked up when you think about it. Like, it's another way of, like, pushing an arranged marriage on someone. And of course he's gonna ask Sarah, who has a crush on him. Should have been Lemon, he defeated Zeon, but Lemon is gone. Like, in the depths of hell or wherever they took Zeon to reseal him. The sad part about Lemon is that 9 times out of 10 he's dead. Because the only reason he was getting back up from getting burned by the special fire was because of the Jewel of Light. And now that he's in that dark realm without the Jewel's protection, I'm pretty sure Zeon might have just killed him out of spite. Either way, he is just... Poor Lemon, he died really bad. He probably had the most messed up fate of anybody in this game. Well, if Matulo tried to bring Lemon back, she would risk yanking Zeon back out too. That was the reason why Volcanon kept bringing Lemon back, because he knew what Lemon was going to do. That's why Lemon's sacrifice works, narratively speaking. It was a tough choice somebody had to make. And I'm pretty sure they didn't want to repeat what Max did in the first game where he sacrificed himself, even though he didn't actually die at the end. Alright, here we go. And there's your thumbnail, girl, Reefa. Now look at her eyes. They are clearly purple. That is not the goddess Matula. The witch is just some random lady. Everybody keeps saying that the lady at the end is Matula. It is not her. I also think Matula's hair is longer. Now we have to wait on this screen for like 6 whole minutes. Then we'll be able to do the special boss rush battle. How did she have the 2 jewels though? There's no telling. I just know that's not her. And they like to do this with the endings, make it like really ambiguous with some sort of artifact at the end. Because at the end of Shining Force 3, they did the same thing. Where one of the characters ended up being the fairy. And it's like, that makes no sense. How are they the fairy? So there's probably just some sort of visual thing going on here. It's best not to look too deep into the jewels. Because if the 2 jewels are here, then that would mean they would unseal Xeon again. So it really just starts messing with your brain after a while. It's best not to look too deep into it. Emulator fast forward would be so nice right now. Oh, these are the most painful 6 minutes, I swear. There we go. Didn't even feel like 6 minutes. Felt more like 5 or 4. Alright. Now, I've never tried to battle save in this, because I just don't want to risk something stupid happening. But we should be fine, because all of these enemies here, they're... with the exception of Willard, he still hits pretty hard. For some of y'all. But yeah, all the bosses, well, all the major bosses anyway, they have all returned to kick our ass. Even Lemon is here for some reason, as the Red Baron. And no, this isn't the place Lemon took Xeon. This is an area that we actually could visit in-game. I just skipped over it. Because Claude the Golem, he would be sitting right here. Where we got the arm and we attach it back to him and we recruit him. I just never got him. Because he's not low tier. Even the king is here from the chess battle. But all of this here will be smooth sailing up until we get to, like, Zalbard. And even then, he shouldn't be a big problem. 2 people could one-shot him and he'll be out of the way. But the nasty thing is they all have 2 turns. All of them. Except for, the flower. So that's gonna be weird. But no need to be doing any boost shenanigans right now. Where is my guy, the Kraken? I'm not sure how a Kraken would even be here. There's no water. Unless you just want him to sit on the map and just be going... like a fish out of water. Then he'd just be a free target. Hello, Willard. Stupid rat. I do not want to trigger Camila. It'll probably be fine. Yeah, he could be like a cosmic horror kraken. That'd be a whole different boss. Let's send some flyers to get rid of this. Oh, okay. Well, Zalbart will most definitely kill Jaro, so... Hmm. Oh, shit! Higgins, it is way too early for you to be dying. Why do y'all hate Higgins so much? I mean, I know it's a funny name, but come on. They've identified the threat. Yeah, Higgins is the true threat of the army. On the real though, he actually did pretty decent the whole run. He had a shaky start, but he really came into his own later on. That's fine. He's dead next turn anyway. Right, 3 of the 4 greater devils are down. This is why I wanted to save all my items. Well, he still has a healing water. Won't use that just yet. He's gonna be the real problem here. Freeze 4 is just so scary. And then we have another flower to get rid of. Odd Eye Beam has the same energy as Bite and Blast. Oh god. Alright, we'll use one of our meat shields. Higgins is still asleep. Oh, come on. And he doesn't even have a freaking item. Okay. I'm in range of Gallum, aren't I? Yes, I am. Shit. Alright, let's get him away from Gallum. Oh my god. I needed him too. Oh my goodness. Higgins, wake the fuck up! Should have used Atlas. Red Baron's actually going to be the real problem. Because if he decides to de-soul us... I don't have a battle save to fall back on. So I'll just have to put Screech in the way. Okay. As much as I don't want to deal with him and Gallum at the same time, kinda might have to. Never mind. come on, Kiwi, you would have killed him if you didn't do that. We really need to destroy that thing. Alright, what I'll do is I'll let Screech take this hit from the Red Baron on his second turn, so he won't get another turn. Screech is taking too long to kill this thing. Well, while he's doing that, I can get all of them healed up. Okay. Not that way, Lemon. Why is he going that way, dude? I guess because I moved Bowie up. No, go the other way, dude. Let me put Bowie behind him. I might trigger it. Okay, yeah, he is locked on Bowie. Kiwi, you have the worst timing with that, I swear. You managed to survive. That's funny. I'll put him here. Alright, all that's left is Xeon. Now this should actually be a little easier since we can actually get on the side of him now. I mean, it sucks that I don't have Jaro to boost all three of them, but... oh well, I'll just boost Bowie and Sarah. We beat you once, old man. We can do it again. We're not worried about any cracks or nothing like that. Sure, I'll attack him from this angle right here. I think everything wants to crack now. Wow, Kiwi can walk on space? Yeah, he's a flying unit once he promotes. shit. That's not good. Okay, him going after Screech was awesome. Oh, bye, Kiwi. Okay, now he's dead. Oh, wow. All right, we got him. That is a fucked up way to die, Xeon. By road of all people. That's it, folks. This crusty ass team actually did it. I didn't even need the battle save. How would I rate my experience with the run? Yeah, it was a really, really fun run. Like, this was probably the most fun I've had with this game in a long time. And that's not to say I never have fun with it anymore whenever I play it, like replay it, but since I'm so used to playing the game, you're kind of like on autopilot, you know? So having something like this that actually makes me think harder about my positioning and stuff, that was a very welcome challenge. You know, and aside from outlier battles like the, what battle that was that I lost like half of my force in? Yeah, Red Baron, that shit was tough. But aside from fights like that, I'm genuinely surprised on how well I did with this run. Because I didn't even need to start using Sarah, like, seriously until, like, near the very end. Like, Red Baron is when I had to, like, lock in, like, okay, Sarah, get in here. They are struggling right now. But when I think about it, I am really glad I had her as a free unit, because if I didn't have someone just patching people up after they got hit by something really hard, that would have been difficult to deal with, because then I would be wasting characters' turns just healing them with items. Sarah did kind of seem like an MVP. Yeah. Mainly because she was the one in charge of healing. She was in charge of keeping our defense up with the protect ring. And I believe she promoted at the Zalbar fight, but I barely used her there. She was still playing a support role at that point. But even then, mainly on the Parmesia continent, I mainly tried to keep her out of battle and kept her in a support role. As you saw, as we're promoting her at level 40, she hits like a freight train, for real. She hits just as hard as the enemies that are hitting us. But I'd say the unit that surprised me the most was Taya. Because naturally Tyrin or Kazin will just be a better sorcerer than her. Like, no debate there. She's the worst sorcerer in the game. But when she caught up in levels, like the girl, like, even though I used 2 bright honeys on her, she was really close to 100 MP. And those Apollos and stuff, oh lord, they were doing so much damage. Like, pairing her up with Tyrin just basically kills anything other than a boss. But I think what that really did make it justify putting that running pimento on her. A 7 move on a sorcerer. It's kind of scary. Her and Tyrin with the freeze 4 with 7 move. Oh my god. That's actually making me want to put them in my normal team. I think this run proved that Tyrin does not need Bolt 4. Freeze 4 is plenty. You should do it, maybe as a sub-unit. Yeah. But with how this game operates, there's really no need to, like, you know, kind of swap people in and out. Once you get a good team going, there's no situation where you kind of need it. Now, if this was Shining Force CD, then we'd be talking, because there's a certain point in book 2 where your army gets split. And that really incentivizes, like, just having your entire army at least decently strong. And Shining Force 3 just completely took that whole idea and rolled with it. I'm surprised Kiwi flies and took a hit from Xeon. Kiwi's defense must be crazy high. Yeah, that's his main trait, his high defense, but his trade-off is his low HP. And on normal mode, that's a huge plus in his favor. Because that 25% plus attack that enemies get on super difficulty, that's not there. And that scales really high in endgame, as y'all have no doubt have seen so far. But in-game enemies do not hit nearly as hard as they do in Super. Like if this run was on normal mode, I would not have to keep putting a protect ring on Kiwi. I could have just thrown him out there and he would have been just fine. But the fact that he can take a hit from Zeon with the protect ring on, that is impressive, even on Super. Hey, Muzen Slayer. How you doing? Oh, yeah, we just beat the game. I do want to do something like a little tier list type of thing. Maybe I can bring it into the scene. Let's see. Let me open up. Max. Okay. I mean, Zeon did 103 damage to Screech. Yeah, but it makes sense because Screech has, well, shit defense. And since he's a flyer, he does not get any added defense from land effect. So that's part of the course for him. Okay, let me see if I can create a new source for this browser. Maybe display capture. Browser. Oh, come on. And let's just do browser 2. And we'll do... Oh no, that's gonna capture the whole desktop. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay. exactly working out the way I was expecting it to. What do you want, buddy? Okay, so this isn't working. Let's try something else. Oh, here we go. Okay. Turn this off. So I'll be ranking this based on who contributed the most, MVP status. D tier will automatically just be my meat shields, and Elric. He was a meat shield too. So let's go ahead and just get them out of the way. Well, you know, I can't do Luke that. I mean, he did contribute a bit in the early game. He did get delegated into a meat shield later, but I can't just put him in meat shield status. But we'll just see. Screech needs to be at the very top of this list. He is such a weak character. Well, technically, since this is like the worst, he needs to be at the very bottom, actually. Yeah. And who else was like not that good? That was it. My Bertmen, they sucked. Yeah, that was it. Now, see, the reason why I put Luke in C tier is that, like, in the beginning, that flight was useful. He did help me out in the desert. He definitely helped me in a Kraken fight. Like, overall, up until we got to past Taros, that's whenever he really started to fall off. So I'm just putting him in C out of respect for, like, helping me out in the beginning. Let's see. We'll get Sarah out of the way. She was obviously the MVP just by default. S tier. I'm actually going to put Bowie in A. Because while he is force deployed, he's the hero. He was basically the muscle of the group. I still had to be careful with his positioning. I mean, he is the king on our chessboard. So even though I had to use him to bait sometimes, yeah, I can't put him in S tier. He wasn't like that, like God tier for the whole run. He was just filling in for Peter not being there. Let's see. Now, Kiwi. Initially, he started off pretty shaky, but he did help us out pretty good. Now, whether he is at the bottom of A or at the top of B, I'm not sure. I'll just fix this a little bit later. Don't you mean Hansen? Yes, Chris Hansen. Janet, oh my god, I did use her, didn't I? Yeah, get your ass down there. Even Screech had more use than you, actually. Yeah, you're at the dead bottom. Road, I'll put him in C. Above Luke. C. both Taya and Tyrin can go in S. Because they were like the MVPs. Like, if we don't count Sarah, like, they basically made this run possible in the endgame with their spells. May, I'll put her in B. I mean, she was self-explanatory. She was a decent damage dealer. I had my power ring on her, so she was very important using that for utility. I just can't put her in A. It's because I had to keep her out of danger more than anything. Then we have Higgins. I'll put him at the top of C. For now. Like I said, I'm going to rearrange this a little bit later. Jaro, C. He's probably the one who's going to be at the top of C. But Higgins was... He definitely had more survivability. We'll put him here. I think that's mostly it. There's nobody else here I used. Yeah, that was it. Okay, so... Yeah, this seems about right. Let's... You know, a Kiwi really... I think he might be a little too low. We'll put him with Bowie. Well, I mean, Hansen. Yeah, this really does seem right to me. Seems good to me. Yeah. Yeah, we'll close it out on that. That's definitely it. Yeah, this was a really fun run. But yeah, the next Shining Force related stream I would do in the foreseeable future will be Shining Force 3, but it's not going to be like a challenge run or anything. It's actually just going to be a normal playthrough through all 3 scenarios. So it's going to be a really, really, really long series of streams. It'll probably take me like a few months to complete. But I'm also doing that just so I can also get some recorded footage for the video I want to do on it. I'm not sure when I'm going to do that. Probably a bit later next year, I guess. Or it just depends on how I feel. Maybe later this year. Right, I'm gonna save this tier list. I guess I'll make a post about it later, I guess. I'll do that later. Last chance for liking the stream? Oh, yeah. Definitely like the stream, please. GG's, yes. And I think a video on his whole experience with your thoughts on key moments in the missions would be a banger. I am actually thinking about that, yeah. The thing is, I wish I had hit record while doing this. Because you get better quality by recording it directly from OBS. Because if I want any footage, I'd have to rip it directly from the VOD. And the VOD quality isn't the best. But if I really, really want to make a video on it, I'll make do with a slightly compressed footage. There's probably a way I can get around it. I might OBS capture the stream while the VOD. So I won't, A, be eating up so much of my hard drive space downloading those VODs, because I know they're going to be chunky in file size. That way I can capture the exact moments I want and all of that without having to download all 6 VODs. But we'll see. Just want to get the next 2 memory cards videos out the way before I do anything like that. But yep, that's it, everybody. Thanks for tagging along with this whole journey with me. This whole low-tier journey. Let me remove this. Okay. But yeah, next stream, I'm not sure when I'm going to do it, but I'm going to be picking back up on my Ninja Gaiden streams. Definitely not next weekend, but probably the weekend after next. It just depends. But yeah, I'll see you guys probably in the next memory cards video. But until then, stay chill.